Shaq was a shitty free throw shooter. He missed dunks. He airball free throws. He can't shoot. He couldn't shoot outside the paint. He's bigger than everybody. He didn't have any skill, but he was bigger and stronger than everybody. And he's still a great player, but you had your flaws too as a player. And he played on 5 or 6 teams too, so it's not like he was just his perfect, center.
Shaquille O'Neal just torched Kevin Durant's entire case for being in the GOAT conversation, and he didn't even break a sweat. For years, KD's been saying he belongs right next to Michael Jordan and LeBron James. 2 rings. 2 finals MVPs. One of the smoothest scorers the game has ever seen. But then Shaq hopped on his podcast and dropped a cold reality check KD definitely didn't see coming. He said what fans have been whispering for years. Kevin Durant was not driving the bus in Golden State. According to Shaq, KD wasn't the leader, he was just along for the ride.
I think he has his own special category, like me.
Yeah,
I'm not in the GOAT category, but I am one of 2 of the most dominant players ever. So he's one of 2 of the most prolific, dominant scorers ever.
And this take hits different because KD's been catching heat lately, back-to-back playoff sweeps, new teams, same questions. He's still trying to prove those Warriors rings hold the same weight as championships built from scratch. Shaq didn't just keep KD out of the GOAT club. He pushed him into a whole different category, elite talents who never truly took control when it mattered most. And coming from a 4-time champion, that cuts deep. This tension between Shaq and KD has been building for almost a decade. And when Shaq was sitting with Lou Williams and Bill Bellamy, everything shifted after Adam Lefkoe asked the question everyone debates. Does Kevin Durant belong in the GOAT conversation? That's when Lou Williams jumped in to defend KD.
I think so. And I think so. Kevin Durant is a transcendent talent, bro. Like we've never seen
it before.
We've never seen anybody like KD.
Lou made one thing clear: Kevin Durant's talent is undeniable. 7 feet tall. Guard handles. Smooth pull-ups. Impossible shots. But then Lou dropped the real truth: KD's timing was awful. He didn't just join any contender. He joined the same Warriors team that came back from down 3-1 and knocked him out of the playoffs. That move still follows KD like a shadow. No matter how many buckets he gets, people can't forget it. And maybe they never will. And if you want to understand why Shaq keeps pressing KD, you've got to rewind to where this feud really started back in 2017.
Ever since.
The timing was bad when he went to Golden State. Right after that, right after losing to them, then going to them. I think any other year in his career he'd go there, it's not looked at as that particular thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's such a sensitive subject with people in basketball and basketball debates.
Shaq had been joking on players for years with Shaqtin' a fool. It was comedy until Kevin Durant jumped in to defend his teammate JaVale McGee. KD didn't just disagree. He called Shaq childish. Then he went further, criticizing Shaq's actual game. Missed free throws. Missed dunks. No outside shot. KD even said Shaq wasn't skilled, just big and strong. Think about that. Kevin Durant, without a single championship at the time, was taking shots at a 4-time champ and one of the most dominant players ever.
Seen.
He can't talk to me like that. He may think he does and he's sticking up for his teammate. He's a great player, but you ain't in the club yet. You're on the outside, in line with Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, and John Stockton. You're not in the club with me and those championship guys. That's why I tweeted him, mind your business.
KD broke down Shaq's flaws like he'd already proven himself as a franchise leader. And Shaq wasn't letting that slide. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, Shaq fired back with one of the coldest lines of their entire feud. He said KD belonged in the same category as Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, and John Stockton.
You was surrounded by superstars
everywhere
you went.
But I did it under the rules of the system. When I first got to Orlando, I didn't have much. I saw that we can get him. The next year, I saw that Horace Grant was saying he wasn't coming back to Chicago. I snatched him. You know what I'm saying? So then when I leave, I go to LA. I see that, Kobe, he's coming, but he's not quite there yet. So give me a B show. Give me a Robert Give me a Fox. Like this was all done under the
Fox.
like this was all done under the rule system. It ain't like we played against them and then lost them and then I said, hey, you want to play with me next year?
Nope.
All legends. All Hall of Famers. But at the time, no rings. Shaq's message was clear. KD's got skill, but he's not in my club. Shaq wasn't just talking trash, he was talking about mentality. When Kareem Abdul-Jabbar once told a young Shaq, "You're not in the club yet," Shaq didn't tweet. He didn't complain. He went to work and won 4 championships. That's the gap Shaq sees today. When legends question KD's legacy, KD jumps on Twitter. Burner accounts. Clapbacks. Arguments with fans. Shaq believes real legends respond with dominance, not tweets.
Falling out.
Shaq was a shitty free throw shooter. He missed dunks. He airballed free throws. He can't shoot. He couldn't shoot outside the paint. He's bigger than everybody. He didn't have any skill, but he was big and strong than everybody. And he's still a great player, but you had your flaws too as a player. And he played on 5 or 6 teams too, so it's not like he's just his perfect, center.
To understand everything, rewind to May 2016. Western Conference Finals. OKC up 3-1 on the 73-win Warriors. KD was cooking. Westbrook was relentless. Then it all fell apart. Game 6, Klay Thompson explodes. Game 7, OKC cracks under pressure. Golden State completes the comeback. And months later, KD shocks the league by signing with the very team that beat him. That one decision flipped his legacy overnight. Instead of finishing the job, many saw it as the shortcut. And that move has followed him ever since. Different teams. Same result, rings. KD with Golden State? 38-10 in the playoffs. Without them? Barely above .500. No rings. Multiple sweeps. Shaq summed it up with 4 words that said everything. Love the bus drive. No one questions Kevin Durant's bag. But the GOAT conversation isn't about pretty jumpers, it's about leadership. Jordan. Kobe. LeBron. Different eras. Same trait. They led. They drove the bus. According to Shaq, KD still hasn't done that.